Mochi, hi Maze. 5 streak, nice. It started right in here. Like, I turned on and it started this cutscene thing. How are you all? Oh no. As soon as I hopped on, it got very quiet. Oh, there we go. That's good. Ooh, how is it? Let me move my mic a little bit out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Remember, we had like a plan with all these people. Oh, I hate that! I do that a lot with puzzles, like I overthink it and then it's like, wait, I can just do this and it's good.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain.
Oh no.
Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
And Effa approves.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your
Time
chance.
to drink.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangamabe. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here? In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise? Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Nodcry is gonna go down the drain!
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to
Alice?
me.
Is that who made that for her?
She wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once! Never lost so big in my life!
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set? And we call it even.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari.
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around, but I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
With an action plan in place, everyone chats among themselves before getting the work. You probably want to decide to check in and see how each state of the preparations is going.
Dory, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangama Bay would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
Oh.
It's so pretty. Did you make it?
I had no idea you were so skilled with your hands.
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer. Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kave to make them for you. That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay
right, it
safe
was Alice.
forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kave to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kasharu War talents, he was the obvious choice. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final
need to
product.
get out
Hi,
of here.
Gunwolf.
But that's Kave for you. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kave. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? And what's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities?
How are you doing today, Gunwolf? Welcome in.
So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Ooh, we also got the 5
must
stream.
have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Could be, could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff. Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given the potential dangers that lie ahead.
You got coleslaw? Oh,
Huh?
I love coleslaw.
What does that look mean?
That sounds so good. Thanks for the subscription. Thank you. 11 months.
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
This is not the Lord Sangama Bay we're used to.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangama Bay is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
So, back to the pendant. You never intended to ask her back, did you?
I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangama Bay business model.
All right, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Sure. Oh! I'm gonna go see Albedo and Durin. Oh, I must have these at level 6. Ew! Maybe the chicken, but not the raisins. Oh, because I already have them. I don't have to do their... Nice. Hey, why is there a thing there? Oh, that's because of that. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. And do this so it stops giving me a notification thing. Everything is amazing when you add raisins. I don't know. I don't like the texture of raisins. Like, I'll eat it if it's in something, but I'm not going to add it in something.
Paimon, it's good to see you.
How's it going, Director?
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
Oh
What?
no. Yeah.
You can actually
it's chilly.
dissect the Wild Hunt?
That depends on your definition of Wild Hunt and dissection.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptatyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in
Albedo
this
is
state
not.
is that he sacrificed a degree
made
of
you think that?
individuality in exchange for a continued existence. Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely. Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the abyss.
Eyes? Oh.
And the
yeah, his
effects
eyes
are irreversible. You could
people
think
hate
of
his
this
eyes.
as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rehir of Solnari either.
Oh, that's terrible news. So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the
You
end.
aren't wrong.
Time to
Director.
kick off the backup plan.
Some of them.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot.
Or more like hundreds
This
of
is
years
for
old.
you.
Looking like
Dory
that.
asked us to bring it.
Child.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
All
We
right
will.
then. Stay safe.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady. What are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen.
I'm okay. Bit tired, my breathing's been messed up, but I've been okay otherwise.
This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone.
No, so Varka's
Guess
gonna
I
stay
should
here?
introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. The biggest strengths are honesty and hard-workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Dang. Oh yeah, we're all dead.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleff?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleff is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe Something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Okay. So,
She's like,
do you
okay,
plan to fight him with
why
us?
is she barefoot?
I
don't know.
You
She's
see,
never.
You're torn.
She doesn't actually need to
Now
walk.
you know what really happened. You see
But
the
she
things
does
he's
seem
done
more
in a
like
new
human.
light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
I don't know if we have any other people without shoes.
Yes. I always
Now I'm
thought
gonna
they
have to
were
look
only
through my
helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. And even now, they still support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Because Genshin wanted you to pull
Clearly,
for her.
they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
Sorry, we were just concerned about you.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Rerir of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
She can always sense the travelers midriff. Yeah.
It's nearly showtime!
Oh.
Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Any other characters without shoes? Their feet are out, but they have shoes. Trying to think of ones that would not have. Ah! Here we go. Those aren't shoes. We found one, Sino. Sock? Dude! They're not shoes. They have shoes. Her? No, she has boots on. Socklings? Yeah.
One.
Oh, that's me. What the heck? I can keep leveling them up. And I can actually use them to fight. That scared me. That little robot girl? This one? Or a Chi-Chi? The zombie. Who the heck? Oh. Let me go back. We're looking at feet. Anefa? Yeah, I want to get Anefa eventually. She technically doesn't have feet. I mean, shoes on. Those are her cat feet. Does llama? Yeah, she has heels. Cat feet, yeah. She's a yokai.
Swollen Fury!
Cat paw, yeah. Hello.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
I agree.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Maybe.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Thanks for everything.
Please. I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Noctis. Goods have been delivered and the backup plan is underway.
Ino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Ino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
Oh, there he is.
The chest set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will.
Oh, hi, Paimon.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Are we actually gonna fight? Oh. Oh!
Stay on your toes.
Sweet!
Yep, you too.
You're just dead meat.
You poor lost lamb.
Hunt them down. The moonlight. Move.
Observe.
The moonlight betrays you. The dark. Move.
It
The
all adds up.
moonlight betrays you. The moonlight. Pathetic.
A grave transgression. For the everlasting forest.
No more lies. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
The moonlight is all fit to hunt them down.
Can't hide the truth.
Pathetic.
Forest?
Hunt them down.
Be silent. Steady now.
Fit to hunt them down.
Observe.
With one heart, we pray. You poor lost lamb.
No more lies.
Hunt them down.
The mystery unravels.
Close your eyes. Betrays the
Creatures of the night.
I love his burst. Hopefully I'll be able to get it next time.
Can't hide the truth.
began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Do you see now? Here, moonlight. When pray it be as you foretold.
Welcome here.
It all adds up. Seek within.
Forest, protect us by the frost moon of old.
Wipe out! Water jet!
Even Bloodborne, right?
Keep your dead beast down. Close your eyes to dust.
Move! It's all futile.
Observe.
Night falls.
Moonlight. Pathetic.
No more lies.
Water jet!
The mystery unravels.
It's all futile.
Stay your hand. With one heart, we pray.
Be silent.
Moonlight. Pathetic.
Steady now. Close your eyes.
It all adds up.
Forest, protect us. Stay your hand.
Futile.
Can't hide the truth. The
Moonlight.
deception ends here.
Break you.
For the everlasting forest.
Be silent.
Observe.
Close your eyes.
Pathetic.
Observe.
Go!
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
futile!
Leave this place.
Your little game of moonlight is over. Break you. Who wants to go first? Move!
Not sound. Shoot.
Get out of my sight!
Oh, no, we've been
separated!
Take!
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
Destroyed! I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
I'll gain the Moonlight's Lust. Okay.
Lava! Can you hear me?
Silence!
But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come. Go! Bombs away!
It all adds up.
Absurd!
It all falls into place. Stick within. Time to come clean. Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
Wipe out!
It all adds up. Time to come clean. The deception ends here.
Right?
Can't hide the truth.
Water jet!
To run or to hide!
No more lies. It all adds up.
Water jet!
Ah, to absorb this.
I got this!
Now what?
Bombs away!
Oh.
The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
How much power will it take?
No more lies.
Water jet!
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. Time to come clean.
Yeah! Water jet!
It all adds up. Let's see what they're made of. No more lies. It all falls into place.
Go!
I don't know if I can get all the way down
Bombs
again.
away!
The deception ends here. Time to come clean. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Seek within. Time to come clean. It all falls into place.
Water jet! Yeah!
It all adds up.
Destroyed!
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. There's no other way.
Oh man. Just like brain blasting.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Never. Your eyes are bleeding.
Oh my.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on, keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are. You've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rarir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you!
Oh.
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah. Remember, his creator was friends with
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
Yep.
How about that?
I saw that. I was like, that's not the moon goddess's, like, symbol. That's Rhine Daughters. Sigil? Yeah, that's what I meant.
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Oh! Throwing him into the abyss?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Oh? Your friend.
Goodbye, Rarir.
We won.
Oh, geez, she's bleeding from the eyes, too. So, he's not dead, he's just...
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it.
Apart from a blindness.
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make, whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then,
don't worry, she is healing
follow
her.
your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodcry. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both.
Yehoda shows up and helps Nefer go home, and you, of course, have Paimon to escort you back. Sight of Nefer navigating the road with her eyes closed is a new one for you. She proceeds cautiously, but as her silhouette disappears into the distance, you notice she seems almost smug.
There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Huh. Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain.
A shot
There's
from
no
these.
actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief.
She's like getting
But I
back
must
my sight.
say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Friends? You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
Can't help but break into a smile at the word friends as a warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control. At Lauma's insistence, you lie down, you fought on the front lines against Rarer, and now you need rest. Guess she's wearing sock things too. Who is? Oh, we sleeping.
Yay! You're awake!
Oh, now I am.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others
Yeah,
are
her
organizing
little,
a victory
finger
feast
guns.
and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Peace time.
We're here! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Talk to Nefer. Oh geez, we're just gonna see the same thing again. 1 second.
We're here!
Let me see.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect!
How are you feeling?
Much better.
Relieved to hear.
I thought we were gonna get other dialogue.
Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to.
Jehovah's Witness. There she is.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well?
Much better thanks to a good rest. You're looking well too.
Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet? You bet. Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it. Sure thing.
What's on your mind?
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a wolf in my mind.
No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
I guess he didn't like seeing people go down the path of
Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
When I look at your life, I see a lot of things you can depend
If you're
on.
worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him. Oh, father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
Oh. This is before... This takes place before the event we did where we did hear the, voice. Sadly, I never heard the Ibis King's voice. So
Well,
actually, like...
King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
Sounds like he was nice.
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice. He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval.
Ah, my tooth!
He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
Disagree.
Oh, really?
What?
Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
I'm feeling some people over there may have overheard
So
that.
be it. They have sharp ears.
I go
I can't
on
keep
Thursday
anything
to
from
get
them.
fixed, hopefully. Is that your way of saying you've warmed up to the
Oh, is that what it looks like?
What it looks like is you're starting to see us as your
Well,
friends.
you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much.
It just hurts
So
whenever I
I
drink
guess
or eat or
I just
anything.
have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Sure.
Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something.
Root canal.
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
The noise is coming from indoors.
Am I imagining things?
Mysterious ally?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Oh?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going
What
on.
harbinger are they talking about?
He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. We'll listen to them first. Arca, Durin.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What? You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Okay, yeah. I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Seriously, great work, everyone. You out.
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, Traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
Yeah, he has not been around for very long.
believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother.
Like,
To
he
be
was
totally
made
honest,
recently.
though, Paimon didn't quite
Well,
follow
yeah.
all the details
Turned
when you first
into
explained the plan
somewhat
to
human.
us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle and how the process works.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of
He always
Kuvaki.
has, like, dead eyes, I
And
say.
that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him. When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location in particular as the ideal spot, which is where the confrontation took place. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
Confronting a former friend in battle that can't have
It
any
must
meat.
have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
Nefer wants to talk again. Oh.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the Academia?
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary? Yes, I heard about that too.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before, and I don't want to lose any friends or business partners if I can help it. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives. It was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, you know, make a nice little slice for myself along the way. Just thinking about it makes me happy. That sweet, sweet sound of Mora.
Thank you.
For the device?
Yeah,
and the
she
pendant.
did.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away. It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person. Beyond a certain point, if something isn't helping you, it just gets rid of it. My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be. You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Maybe to talk to, like, Flynn's and Columbina. But Flynn's might be at the lighthouse, the graveyard.
That's the only reason you're here.
Is Columbina.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Oh, I'm gonna go see her. Catching up with a friend?
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over.
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rayhir of Silnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
Afternoon tea, so we are
Oh,
interrupting
don't you worry
all.
about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is Probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Elaine Guillotine?
Who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Him.
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
So you've met him, but he lived hundreds of years ago.
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts. I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that.
I said his name very
Would have been
wrong.
such a waste. So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from? I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, because I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia for the past. Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true. The apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their older years. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motive. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then,
evil child.
The next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world, even before the apocalypse came. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. Really? I can't tell whether that's because you disapprove of his deeds or because he failed. Or maybe you have some other reason. Renee no longer exists in this world, and the dream he started went on to be realized by someone else.
Caslin? Is that how I should say it? Welcome in. How's it going? What about you? What's your take on Renee?
I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect, and still managed to get himself lost in the labyrinth of his own desires. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin. the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything.
Oh my
After
goodness.
that, the only thing supporting
like
his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss.
2 different links.
But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute,
I'm
Alain
not sure. We
continued to
don't know
reject
much
any
about
form
her.
of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious and fearful
She's hiding
of it,
out? Yeah, she is.
having seen the way it had affected his closest friend.
Yeah, we don't know. This is the first, this Nod Cry, I think is the first time we've actually, seen her really in-game.
I think that
We don't know much
formulas
about
and
her.
machines derived intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazissenkreuz
Hi,
Institute
Nat. How
needed
are you doing
someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he barely touched in his adult life. He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories. Apparently, they worked wonders at sending kids off to sleep. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered. At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nazissenkreuz Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research Institute he had founded continued tirelessly with its work. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of 2 people from the Nazissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the world. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such grand hopes of saving the world? Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple desire: to save themselves. They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them, desires to explore the meaning of life, ambitions to have a successful career. They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos, to stop them getting quietly swept away by the storms of life. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. He gave the exact same answer as you did. No elaboration, just a quick short answer before getting right back to his work. He was always that way. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
She's like, yep, done talking. Time to play with my robots. Oh, is that really it? Ooh.
Behold!
See a chest.
like this. Be still.
Oh, really? Nice.
Wretched vermin!
It's showtime! Bam!
Thank you.
Hello, free money. Goodbye, working for a living.
I don't know if I should go kill him. Let's see, what did we get in the mail? Something from Kanich. It's his birthday. What's the name? Like, what kind of food did you get? Oh my goodness! Wait, can I finally, like... Can I finally upgrade over by his house?
Squall and fury! Huh. Quit following me.
Finally, and I can start upgrading Linz's place.
Oh, gloomy skies overhead. Oh, just like the last time we were here. The air's all icky and sticky and dark and damp. Oh, we didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So, let's explore the area more fully this time. Wait, is that?
Oh, that sounds good. Linz?
Ah, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong.
I don't even know what time
Then let
it
us
is either.
forego these niceties. It is always dark here in the final night cemetery. Time becomes somewhat meaningless.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar face. Especially in this darkness. Oof! It really gives you the heebie-jeebies!
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while
Yeah, this is
somewhat
my
dark,
home here in the
it is
graveyard,
on the
don't worry
whole
about
a
it.
safe place. That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here?
Well, to be honest, we just wanted to see where you live. We were in such a rush last time, we didn't get to do a proper tour.
I see. In that case, as guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally.
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought?
Not at all. If anything, this place just got scarier.
Ah, apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visitors here, after
For his
all.
collection, his bone
But
collection.
I suppose
yeah.
it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. If you
Slinks.
still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. The ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often, although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt. In that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and is thus well worth seeing.
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So, it's a lighthouse, huh? What happened to the light?
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel,
Now,
I'm
like
afraid.
I said, he just like makes puzzles
As this
out
island
of them.
became
He
abandoned,
leaves them all
maintaining the
scattered around,
lighthouse
like, the
became
floors and
increasingly
tables.
difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days. In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. But all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest. Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way. I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night.
Do you not need the lighthouse?
Speaking as a lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much, and I am under no official obligation to maintain it. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend to that than rely on a more distant warmth. As such, you should have no issues using it, so long as it helps you.
He's
I believe
Fae.
there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be and if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through my reports.
Yeah.
I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks.
Let's search for fuel. Okay.
Too slow.
Huh. There really are a ton of headstones here on this isle. And they're all so old you can't make out the words on them at all.
Here lies Lightkeeper. Very
Behold!
This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. Huh. And there are ghosts over there. But we'll be fine, right?
Yeah, there's a fair amount of puzzles. Some nations have more puzzles than others.
Either way, let's try not to get their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go.
The sky is so dark. I'm scared. They're staring at me. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
Does he mean...
I'm right here.
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories? Wait, hang on. Was he just trying to scare us?
You ever heard of the blue fire?
Oh yes, he's gonna tell
As
the
we all
story all the
know,
way.
when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant skies. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you've run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, cause I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nodcry in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors. One who truly hated the Wild Hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Lightkeepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island.
We're like, okay.
Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift.
Fueling up.
Finally, we're here! Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in.
Common find the fuel slot and pours fuel in. We got light!
Woohoo! The light's on! This should make things way easier. Now we can keep exploring.
Descend the lighthouse. Oh, look, there's a bunch of ghosts.
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey! It's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel. What's he doing over here?
The wild hunt came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other.
What's he talking about? Has the wild hunt really showed up? Paimon didn't see it at all.
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach us. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before, a lightkeeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines.
Oh.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall cry tears of blood. The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay, we'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal. Think of something.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear ghosts. Do not fear ghosts.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking? Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
Okay.
Lighthouse. Hope. Everlasting night.
Where's Flint? Is he? Oh, I'm up here again. Lamp signal hand. Did they want it to be distress? Short, long, short. Short, long, short.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types: distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. The part that describes the warning signal is illegible, so let's try one of the others.
Operate? How do I operate it? Oh, okay. I don't have to actually, like, remember it. You sent out the distress signal.
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
They look good to me. I better get something good out of this. Oh, there's Flint.
What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area, and when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them.
It was a little unexpected.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally, it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse?
We're like, you tell friends what happened before and after you lit the lighthouse up.
They asked you to send a signal out. How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone in any way. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary.
They left now.
Unfortunately, although I saw them leaving, I did not get the chance to ask them where they were going. But you sent a distress signal out, yes? I suspect that may give us some clues.
What got into them,
Ghosts
I wonder?
are the echoes of living souls. A portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fails to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death. And thus they linger on the surface. The ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life. And as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories. Something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets, to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeeper sought to bring to Nodcry. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use a distress signal and call for help?
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such: "Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death." It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves. And yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
Oops.
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me. Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way.
Excuse me. Let me... need to run to the restroom. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I see him scaring away, ghosts. Thanks.
The lighthouse. It's lit! The Wild Hunt! The Wild Hunt is attacking! To arms!
Look! Someone's put out a distress signal! Reinforcements will arrive from the sea soon! Hold steady, everyone!
The coast then. But on which side?
Flower.
Paimon sees them! They're all gathering on the beach!
Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of a reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I am not only a lightkeeper myself, but also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us. This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths.
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please save us. We can't hold on much longer. Everyone else is gone, and we are lost. What more can we do? Please, someone, anyone save us.
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from the Wild Hunt.
The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be late. He can help you destroy what remains of the Wild Hunt, but he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us, please. Someone, anyone.
What's this supposed to mean? Do they want help, or don't they?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths, and so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Will any other horrible things happen?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments. I will do what I can to comfort them.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end. We cannot wait for them to come. We are the last ones. Pick up your weapon.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Flitz! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet
Hi Delta, how's it going?
so beautiful.
Welcome
The
in.
sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for a life of peace and stability.
Oh, I guess I can't stop yawning
The
now.
surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them?
Lend them a hand.
Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber.
Yeah, I'm
Personally, I
getting
do
sleepy,
feel
too.
inclined to do something for them. to help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Ratniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
Sorry, I have to leave around 7:15. Oh, I see.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state.
Spirits
To
find
me,
us.
they are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names. But my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very
It's been
least,
chilly.
I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo. And the comrade he always called out to was named Itu.
Itu is
Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse,
graveyard.
and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? I'd like to get to know them better still.
Sure.
It would be my honor.
Yeah, just walking through the graveyard. How nice. Okay, I think... Yeah, meeting point. Final night cemetery. Construct. It was 44 today? Huh. So I can do like those and stuff. Very cool. What are you doing? Is Paimon seeing things or is that cooking pot moving? Where?
Another 3 reports finished. Time for a breath of fresh air. Did they make you write reports in the Adventurers Guild too?
Nah.
How very fortunate. Remember to count your blessings. I have never been able to get used to the endless cycle of report after report. I dare say we had no such custom in the Nod Cry of old. Of course, I understand why they are important, but this process of repeatedly describing in laborious detail things that could easily be summarized in a single sentence, it is exhausting. The mere thought of the outstanding reports I have yet to finish is simply... No, I mustn't. These things are necessary. I should focus on that.
It's 30
now. A dutiful Ratnik must write his reports. A little longer here, and then I'll get back to it. Just a little longer.
Yeah. Can I cook? Wakaberry crumb cocktails. Probably make more of these. Rye? Since when did I have rye? Don't have much milk. Ooh! A lot of those. Good sweater weather? Yeah. Weekly objectives completed. We'll head there in a second. Yep, I'm all caught up on Archon Quest. Oh, and look, I get a whole bunch of other... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Already did this, so I have to wait until next time. I don't know if I can, like, keep getting Wanderer's constellations or if I have to change. We have all those random things. Inazuma. Oh, it's just him. Okay, well, let's go here and grab our stuff. What time is it? Might go for a little bit longer. Maybe we'll do one of the hangouts. I never finished all the hangouts with Kaya, so maybe we'll
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
I always forget to do the hangouts. Wrong thing. Actually, I just saw something. Yeah, let's grab all these. We can do a few pulls on the regular banner. I can't do the pulls on like these ones because I might accidentally pull them, and then there goes all my pity. And I'm saving for Dirt out next. Oh! Look, I got Layla! Charlotte.
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look.
Layla? Yeah, I got her. I have a lot of story quests I still need to finish, too. There's Kaya. I've done one... So... Hangout abandoned. Yeah,
Trainers'
let's go
faces
hang
when
out
I
with it.
informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken,
I'm gambling again?
unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition.
My favorite characters in my favorite region. We'll get one or two, like, endings. I'll let you guys pick the answers to this. Since I have a lot. Since we still have not, like, I like, have one ending of this.
The wind rises.
Hello. Oh, I don't have any...
Hey, little birdie. Don't feel down. Come and perch on my shoulder. Don't be shy. I'll show you around
Yeah,
town.
Neffa. I know, I want a Neffa. Should we yell his name or say that's not what Duskbird's call sounds like? Which one? Top or bottom one? I'll let you guys decide.
Really? No wonder they never pay attention to me. Forget it. I probably shouldn't be anthropomorphizing them anyway. Haven't seen you in some time. To which one of the Animo Archon's wins do I owe the honor?
Guess your natural charisma drew me here, must be ordained by fate. What the heck do I have on my shirt? It's like toothpaste. What the heck?
Oh, is this your way of saying that you missed me? since it wasn't meant to be with this little birdie, I'd better leave it alone. Let's take a walk, shall we?
He's leaving me.
If you're wondering why I'm here, Jean's been worrying about trade safety recently. I discovered this when I unwittingly burst into her office to save the day. Another job involving long-distance travel falls to me. I suppose it's my own fault for having such a strong sense of duty. Still, on the bright side, business is now taken care of. And I have unused travel funds, so I was planning to...
Money? Dribble from the Noctis quest? What?
Gundafar, we're in the middle of a war. Your place is at the front lines by my son's side.
I did the quest with
Pray
Flint.
tell, what provokes your unwarranted return to the palace?
A matter of utmost importance, Your Majesty, such that I must personally report it to you.
Huh. Outdoor theater. Looks fun.
Where were we just now? Travel expenses, or do you want to stop and see the show?
Actually,
I'm gonna go
yes.
with whoever I see say something
I saw some guards do a musical performance when I was traveling with their caravan in Sumeru. They were desert dwellers. So are these actors. And I think I actually recognize one of them. Come on, let's go watch.
Can't skip the show now. I saw someone they knew over there.
Your Majesty, not only has God bestowed the throne upon you, but your beloved son, Prince Kubad, has led our brave warriors to victory against Frasyav's army. His men have laid down their arms and fled. Frasyav's brazen ambition is no more. He has bowed his head and now presents to your Majesty an offering of treasures and hostages, as well as a plea for peace. My king, this battle has finally restored the dignity of our people. Moreover, with Frasyav's offer of land comes the opportunity to expand our borders, as your Majesty so greatly wishes. His Highness the Prince and I believe this peace settlement will be a great boon to our nation. It is for this reason alone that I have removed my armor and made haste back to our halls from the front lines. My king, what say you to this proposal?
It's the tale of Prince Kubad. Ever heard this one?
Nope, never. Feels like we missed a lot of the episode. He's got a flower. Yeah, he does have a flower pot in his head.
Don't worry, I still remember the general plot. Let me fill you in on the background while the king deliberates. The main characters are the brilliant Prince Kubad and his war-hungry father, King Kabus. The one talking to the king right now is Gundafar, the prince's tutor. When the prince was young, the king was deceived by a malicious rumor that the prince had mistreated his stepmother. He demanded that the prince walk through a blazing fire to prove his innocence. Miraculously, the prince emerged unscathed, thus proving his innocence. But the seeds of doubt had already been sown in the king's mind. Now uneasy in the presence of his mistrustful father, the prince requested to be sent away to the battlefield where he would fight against Frasyav's army. That's the enemy general we heard them mention just now. This is the part where the prince has won the war and decided to forge a peace with the rival nation. He wrote a letter recommending peace to his father. Oh, it looks like the king's made up his mind. Let's keep watching.
Frasyav lost because he did not have the blessing of God. Our God will always watch over us and punish our enemies. Once the bells of war have begun to toll, they shall not cease until the blood of our enemies fills the land. There can be no victory until the last enemy soldier has fallen. If Kubad still wishes to be my son and hold the intaglio I bestowed upon him as proof of his royal blood, then he must obey my command.
Your Majesty, I must caution that a nation destroyed is not a fallen city writ large. Now, the loss of one city strikes fear into the hearts of our enemies, compelling them to accept defeat and cede land in exchange for peace. If, however, we insist on bringing a whole nation to its knees, then so long as a single person is left standing, they will see us as their sworn enemy, and one day return to us tenfold the pain that we have inflicted on their nation and family. My king, a people is to their nation as wild grass to the open prairie. Though we burn down the whole field and spare not one blade of grass, roots continue to grow unseen beneath the surface. Come the spring, it is all but inevitable that fresh green shoots will rise up from the ashes.
Cease, Gundafar. Your mind grows dull in your old age, filled with naive delusions. We shall have no more need of you on the battlefield. As for my son Kubad, I will summon him back to the capital, so he may be tried by a court-martial.
Oh.
What are you saying, my noble king? Why must you mistrust your own flesh and blood and sink ever deeper into the blight of hatred? When he was falsely accused, you once doubted his honor and made him walk through a raging fire. Did he not prove himself worthy by emerging unharmed from the flames? Now you would turn me away when I seek only to provide the wisdom of counsel. What is the justification for this?
The justification is that my word, not yours, is the law of the land.
Oh.
Cease and be gone, Gundafar, so you may spend the rest of your days with your wife.
Wow, okay.
What has become of the king that I served with my life? Fanaticism has robbed him of all reason and wisdom. Peace is surely the most favorable path for our nation, yet he refuses to accept it.
I must think of a way to seize control of the army back from the hands of my wayward son, that they might continue the fight to the end. Perhaps the first task should be this. I shall send a loyal contingent of warriors to eliminate Frosyav and the hostages he has sent to our palace.
Dang.
Brilliant acting, Darbil.
I saw you approaching us in the middle of the scene. I was worried that my performance would be subpar and you'd think I was just making a fool of myself.
Not at all. Far from it. Actually, let me introduce you. This is Darbil, the actor for King Caboose. When we first got to know each other, he was still a guard for one of the merchant caravans. Seems like he's now made the switch to full-time acting.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Any friend of Kaya's is a friend of mine. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't making all that much as a mercenary. It felt right to me to get away from the danger and live a more stable life. I was already pretty good at telling stories, so I just recruited a few friends and started performing shows all over the country. Full disclosure, we had to put this little stage together using whatever wood and cloth we could borrow. It's really low budget. Anyway, we're all good enough at acting to get through the motions, but none of us are any good at coming up with a script. Everything we tried to write just sounded off somehow. So I got a student from the academia to adapt an old story I knew to make it more appealing to our audience. What do you think? Passable?
I could tell that you've had someone tighten up the lines. They turned out very nicely.
That's good. Well, as you can see, even now, we still don't have much of an audience. Don't suppose you'd be interested to see the rest of the show?
No, we have to watch
Sure, why not? I don't have anything pressing lined up. And I don't think the Traveler does either.
We gotta get out
Tickets
of here.
for 2, please. How much would that be?
There's no need for tickets. You could just get some food from Jafar Tavern. We've worked out an arrangement with them. We've actually found a sponsor for this performance, too. He's not too happy about the poor turnout, though. I doubt we'll be able to keep him for the next performance. A real pity. But what can you do, huh?
Darbil Asgar still hasn't shown up for the next scene. We should get his costume and sword out so they'll be ready to go the moment he gets here.
My apologies. I have to get ready for the upcoming scene. I'll see you
Look
from
what
the
you
stage.
did, director. This is what happens whenever we have to. They need our viewership. They do. I am hungry.
Would you two like to order some food? What can I get you?
Save the play.
If you're looking for recommendations, today's special is the tandoori roast chicken.
Bear with us a moment. We're just going to take a look at the menu.
How How did you become friends with Darble?
I was at Port Ormos discussing some business opportunities, and some crook was trying to pull a fast one on me. Darble took pity on me and politely asked him to make himself scarce. He's a good guy. A decent storyteller, too. Quite an interesting character. There's a lot of fun to be had if you hang around interesting people doing interesting things. Especially if you're in the company of an interesting friend. That's my secret formula for staying in a good mood. Try it out sometime. You'll see what I mean. Thanks for waiting. We're ready to order now. We'll take you up on that tandoori roast chicken. And let's throw in some desserts, too. 1 each of the rose custard, that talumba, and the patisara pudding, please. That should see us through the show.
Now I'm hungry. Oh, she didn't get scared. Wait, some NPCs get scared. Like her. Wait, are you scared of him? He's scared of me. Okay.
We've got good seats, close to the stage, but also not too crowded.
She's seen it all,
We can watch the show as we eat.
We can watch the
If
show.
I
You have
remember
your back to
correctly,
it.
The next scene should focus on the prince, but I won't spoil it for you. You have to experience it for yourself.
Okay, do you like this story, or sounds like the story has made quite an impression on you?
You could say that. It's always stayed with me because it's hammered home a cruel but
You're
realistic
invested.
truth. People do not choose where and when to be born. Yet the circumstances of their birth define the choices
I
that
don't
they
know.
will have for the
So
rest
he's
of their
out.
life.
His ancestry is from Conria, like that bad guy we just defeated and put in that hole in the sky. And Dainsleif? I forgot how he was saying his name.
Here you are. The check's on the table, too. Just call me over when you're ready to settle up.
No need. I'll pay up front. Here. Keep the change.
Thank you, sir. Oh, but this is too generous.
Call it a token of my gratitude for the excellent service. The food all smells wonderful, too. So please pass my compliments to the chef.
Thank you so much, sir.
Let's dig in,
Nesmil?
traveler.
What the? Or is that her name? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to her name. Enjoy the feast, okay?
Hey, Kaya. I'm so sorry. But the actor who plays the prince has run into some difficulties
That's
and
it.
won't
We're
be
gonna
able to
have
make
Kaya become the prince.
it. We can't do the rest of the show without him, so I'm really, really sorry, but we'll have to call the show right here.
It's too bad we don't see the end of the story, or can you use an understudy? Patches? What are you talking about? Oh. Can Kai, well, okay, now we'll do one. Can Kai fill in?
Ooh, that would be fun. I wouldn't say no.
I was just kidding.
Darbil, would you lose any income if I were to mess this up?
Not really. I mean,
Yeah,
there's not much of an audience here anyway. I wouldn't want to take too much of your time, though.
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
I like to be spontaneous now and then. Spice things up a little.
Let me think. Well, you already know the story, so you just need to memorize a few lines.
Man.
Ha! You know what? This might actually work.
Heck yeah.
Wait, but Kubad has a specific costume he's supposed to wear, and there's no way you'd fit into it. Switching actors is one thing, but wearing street clothes on stage would really ruin the immersion.
Well, good thing that I've actually got a costume with me. It goes pretty well with your stage, too.
Oh, like from the,
You're
the
kidding.
other event?
Can you show it to me?
Sure. If you can show me the way to your changing room.
It's in the restaurant. Follow me.
He just carries around the costume. Yeah. This is a costume I always have on him. Not a fetch quest. No, he has it on. That's one I always... I was so happy that he finally got, like, a new skin.
Gotta say, I think I actually look pretty dapper in this.
He's just ready to wear
It's
it.
a pity I don't have many opportunities to wear it in public.
You're such a show-off, but you do look pretty good, or I never knew you were so vain. Dang. I gotta be so mean to him. He's saving the show! Of course, Gunwolf and what, too. Okay.
Uh-oh, not a fan of me as a prince? I'll have to act my heart out so you'll be too dazzled to make any digs.
Kaya, here's your script for the next scene. It's not too long, but you also don't have very long to prepare. Do you think you can memorize your lines in time?
Only one way to find out.
Kind actors briefly rehearse the scene.
Okay, I think we've covered all your lines and movements on stage. You haven't had long to prepare, so don't worry about forgetting your lines. We'll remind you.
All right, I'm good to go.
Great. Then let's get this show on the road.
Oh yeah!
General Kubad, son of Kabus, the fate of this battle is clear. I beg you, please spare my few remaining men. They no longer have the strength to fight back.
Frasyav, though you now lead only the husk of a once mighty army, I have no desire to crush your dignity. Even your most savage warriors have no desire to see further bloodshed, and none among your ranks have opposed these peace talks. Nevertheless, I must hear it from you one final time. General Frasyav, do you agree to sign a treaty in good faith and commit from this day forth to peace between our nations?
With my army in ruins, I am in no position to do otherwise, but on this, I give you my word. Yes, let us end our hostilities and send our surviving men home to their families.
We share the desire to lay down our arms for good and liberate our hearts from the dirge of hatred. Then as God above is our witness, by the authority vested in me by this intaglio of King Kabus, I hereby declare that I will spare your hostages and what remains of your army. May peace be restored to this land, and may these fields of war become a place where crops grow aplenty. My tutor, Gundafar, has already made haste to my father, the king, with the recommendation of a truce. It is my sincere hope that he will see that peace as a path to prosperity and grant me his blessing.
Prince Kubad, your name is renowned throughout your land and ours. I will place my hope in your words.
One will find on a battlefield no master of ceremonies, nor the paper on which a treaty may be signed. In their absence, let us raise our weapons and swear an oath.
Huh?
I, Kubad,
geez,
son of Kabus, hereby pledge protection to you and all of your kin. May the oceans be stained red with my blood if I am ever to renounce this oath.
Wow, your friend is so dreamy. He's not a real prince by any chance, is he? Hey, Rashana, you don't want to miss this. The good-looking guy who left that huge tip is acting on stage with Darbil's troupe.
Darbil's one lucky man.
What's that supposed to be?
I return, Your Highness. I hope I'm not too late. Have you already promised peace to Frasyav?
Nay, I am not so rash as to preempt my father's
They're gonna
blessing.
get all the
I promised
viewership
only
now.
what I could so far, the safety of his kin.
My child, I must share with you the gravest news. Kabus has become blinded by fanaticism and hatred, and will stop at nothing to vanquish every last man under Frasyav's lead.
How can this be? You mean to say that my father has rejected our proposal for peace?
He has indeed.
I'm for your
I
father,
urged him
Dolly.
to reconsider, and for this I was rebuked and dismissed from his service.
Oh.
But far stricter punishment than this awaits you, should you return home with your troops. Please heed my warnings, dear child. I dare not imagine what unspeakable atrocities your father intends to commit.
Nay, the truce must stand. I cannot renounce my oath. How can man claim to stand above beast without remaining true to his word? The masses have grown weary of death and conflict in both our nation and theirs. Are we all now to bend to his will and massacre countless more to satisfy a desire that is his alone? When I departed my beloved home to fight in a foreign land, I did so to honor his wishes and for my duty to our people. Alas, is this fate's grand design? Is this fate's grand design?
Kaya!
Feed him his
the
line!
Next line is, alas, is this fate's grand design, that I should spend the rest of my days in a foreign land, till I am laid to rest in a grave far from home?
Must it be so?
Huh? Wait, that's not part of the script.
Kaya's
Kaya,
also
did you not
deaf in
hear
one
me?
ear.
My dear audience, I ask you this. Do you believe in fate? If fate
I'm joking,
decreed
he's not
that your
deaf.
life was to end in tragedy, what would you do?
What? What the? Why did you just throw the prop to me? Seems like improv with the audience. Guess I should play along. I would bravely face my fate, or I would challenge my fate and rise above it. One or two.
Oh? Then so must it be. Yes, so must it be. I shall discard this intaglio and rid myself of the shackles of fate.
Wait, but that's not... My dear prince, do you intend to betray your father and abandon your heritage?
Fate means to send the machinations of war to every corner of the land, to fan the flames of conflict till they engulf the entire world. Fate would see my sword tainted with the blood of innocence, that the bright banner of my homeland might fly in every nation known to mankind. But I shall not bow to the will of fate. I am no pawn in heaven's plan.
Bravo! Where did this guy come from? Is he one of the new hires?
Hey, shut up. Stop interrupting.
I, Kubad, will spend the rest of my days in a foreign land till I breathe my last in a place far from home.
Oh, at least he brought it back in the end.
Prince Kubad, my child, there is no need to be rash. Please bring at least your fortune and the retainers who will always be loyal to you.
Gundafar, my dear mentor, you have always been like a father to me. It brings me only anguish to bid you farewell. But I must walk this path, or freedom dies by my hand. Goodbye, my tribe and kin. Farewell, sweet land of my birth.
Goodbye, my child.
The now sizable audience bursts into applause.
The show's pretty good. Are you guys professional?
Oh my goodness. Look, tavern hostess. Shooter shot.
Ooh, it's Prince Kubad. Could I please get your autograph?
Why, certainly, ma'am.
Ooh, thank you. I'll just go find a pen.
Get Chokaya, or I want an autograph too.
Just an autograph? Well, you can get one of those at any time. Acting is quite fun. If there ever came a day when I left the Knights of Favonius, I think I might go into acting full-time.
Darby, could you introduce me to this young man?
My apologies, Master Toos. I somehow missed you in the crowd earlier.
I was some distance away. I just came over near the end after I noticed a large crowd gathered around the stage. The performance was outstanding across the board. I knew that the poor turnout over the past few days was just bad luck. It was only ever a matter of time before you hit it big. The improvised section was particularly good. I think you could include some improvisation as a staple in future performances. As for the prop he threw, no need to get it back. It's fairly cheap anyway.
Thank you, sir. And a big thanks also to our wonderful prince. Had Kaya not agreed to fill in, we might have disbanded right on the spot.
Kaya, was it? Well, young man, I must say you've made quite the impression on me. My caravan is always loaded with the finest food and wines. You're welcome to visit at any time.
Thank you for the invite, sir, but I'm afraid I've reached the end of my time at Sumeru. I'm sure that my friends and family in Mondstadt must be missing me terribly.
Well then, consider it an open invitation. Once you've been bitten by the travel bug, my friend, you'll be getting itchy feet again before too long.
Ew.
My door is always open. If you're ever interested, please ask Darbil to reach out to me. Darbil, we can continue discussions on the sponsorship once you've wrapped up today's show. I'm going back to the inn.
Thank you so much, Master Toos. I'll see you shortly. Seriously,
Trying to
Kaya,
wine and dine him?
thank you for bailing me out again.
course.
You're a good guy. May the gods bless you. You know, you should stay for a few more days. I owe you a meal at the very least.
Darbil, Asgar is back. He lost track of time playing Genius Invocation TCG. You've got to sort him out.
Genius Invocation again? Ah, that does it. That kid's not getting away with it this time. Please excuse me, Kaya. I will be right back.
Oh my.
Sure,
Sounds
there's no
angry.
rush. Okay, I think they're all gone. Let's slip away now while we can.
Okay. Leave quietly with Kaya.
The wind rises.
You didn't go very far, you know, they can probably see you. The trading card game? Yeah.
All right, this should be far enough. Don't think they'll find me here.
That's what Sino likes to. Okay. Weren't you gonna sign some autographs? Or didn't you want to stay for a free meal sometime? One or two. Oh my gosh.
People were starting to expect a lot of things that I didn't sign up for. Besides, the missing actor is back now. Darbil shouldn't be needing me to stand in again. I don't mind socializing, but compared to chatting over food and drink, I much prefer just going wild on the stage. What about you? Did you enjoy the show?
I thought your performance was intriguing, or I wasn't expecting that improv. Mostly I was curious to know what was going through your mind on stage.
I was expecting a lengthier critique, but you've thrown the question right back at me. Sneaky. All right, I'll rise to your challenge. Let me think. All the world's a stage, and all the people merely players. Does that answer your question? Perhaps there's an inept god out there deciding everyone's fates, much like the academia student drafting Darbil's scripts. Yeah, inept is a good word for it. Honestly, it might even be a little too civil to describe a god who turns fathers against their sons and is bent on endless warmongering, don't you think? Anyway, that's exactly why actors need to wake up and realize they don't have to follow the script. There's nothing to stop them from following their gut and making it up as they go along.
Do you really believe that, or does this inept god really exist? Which one?
Oh, my dear traveler, please don't take me too literally. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. The god is just a figure of speech. The real point I'm making is about the actors. everyone, you and I included, is both an actor and a member of the audience.
Yeah.
If you don't like the script, just walk off the stage and join the audience. You always have a choice.
That sounds difficult, or I'm not sure I fully understand. Oh, baby Oki. He's so cute. Oh, look, the birdie's still here.
A little too obtuse? Well, don't dwell on it. It's nothing worth losing sleep over. I was just thinking aloud. Relax. Be yourself. Do your thing. That's all I'm really trying to say. When I did my little bit of audience interaction back there, you had no time to prepare. You had to just say what you thought in the moment. I think those spontaneous thoughts are often the most authentic. And that's why I liked your answer. You're still holding on to the intaglio I threw you from the stage, right? Keep it. Think of it as a souvenir from my improvised performance. It's been the most fascinating day, hasn't it, little birdie?
And it leaves. Yay! Stolen? Yay! Okay, we got an ending. What was the first ending I got? Something reunion, feathers adrift, what favors the gamblers, sea fishing? Right, I went fishing with him. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have to go this way and then... Okay. So not the play. Okay. Okay. So this is if we didn't go see the play.
Follow me. Behold.
Yeah, it was cheap. So
the rules of the Knights of Favonius state that any and all expenditures during a
funds.
business trip are counted as travel expenses. That's more than enough justification to live a little. Of course, with me being here on my own, it was looking like a wasted opportunity. But now that I've run into you, why don't we make this a joint trip?
What you see is what we got.
You're always so busy. It's high time you gave yourself a proper break. Even the sharpest blade loses its edge if it's always in use. Regular maintenance is essential for reliable performance. And anyway, life is short, so we should make the most of the time we have. Right now is the perfect time to relax and enjoy ourselves. And who knows how many other chances we'll get. So come on, what do you say?
I don't know which one. Can't spend public money for our own amusement when we take you somewhere new. It's had it since near the beginning.
Now I remember why you're an honorary knight. Of course being tempted by money is beneath you. Your honest character is dazzling to behold. Like the sunlight reflecting off the surface of Cider Lake in the late fall, I hold my hands up. My thinking was mistaken. In that case, I guess today's end-of-trip blowout is cancelled. I shall pack my luggage and prepare to return to Mondstadt.
I can join you for the journey, or it'll be nice to catch up with everyone in Mondstadt.
Oh? You'd do that for me? Well, this wasn't what I originally
Too late,
planned,
Maze.
but it's a very welcome development. When I was souvenir shopping, I picked out something for you too. Guess my thoughtfulness wasn't in vain.
You got me a souvenir, or ooh, what did he get me? What did we get? What do you think he's given me?
Well, let's keep that a secret for now. Not because I want to keep you guessing. It's just that I didn't think I'd run into you here. All my gifts are back at the inn. I want you to find out for yourself when you open it. The surprise is what gift giving is all about, is it not?
Fine.
Then it's settled. We'll leave together shortly.
Okay, let's too. It's a water bottle. Imagine.
Too slow.
Whoa. Okay, I have to go all the way back to Mondstadt. Holy crap. Okay. Jeez.
The wind rises.
Kill the birds.
Look, Mondstadt's windmills. Ah, such a comforting sight. Now, as promised, your souvenir. Here you go. According to the merchant I bought it from, mysterious spirits called Jinn often live in lamps like this. And this lamp in particular once housed a very powerful genie.
Did you get it from
Merchants love to exaggerate to help make a sale. But it's still quite the pretty little lamp. I know you like rare things, so perhaps you can add this to your collection. Of course, you can also use it as an ordinary pot. Personally, I think it'd make an excellent wine vessel.
Thank you, I'll put it on display, or thank you, I'll use it as a decanter. Who's gonna be first?
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
Too slow, nap.
I'm ready to head into the city now. You're free to join me, or you can make your own schedule. I could give everyone their souvenirs first, but I'm not sure whether I'm in the mood for running around and visiting people right after the long journey. Maybe I'll take a breather first. But I know I'll only get bored sitting in my room alone. Ugh. Do you have any suggestions?
We can chill out together so you can relax without getting bored, or I can join you for the souvenir giving so you have some company. Which one do you want to do? Chill out, or go give people their gifts? Director, give Nat a chance!
Yes, I suppose. Okay, souvenir run it is. They're mostly people you know, so it'll be a chance for you to say hi to some people you haven't seen in a while. Let's start by going to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Jean and Lisa will definitely be there, and with any luck, we might run into a few others too.
You go. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fun. I just saw some. What's this? We are never going to see Mika again. What? Yay! Got lots of crap. Oh, wait, I can make a wish. We'll make a wish later.
Squall Fury!
I think it depends in what, culture. So they might be different things. Knock, knock, I'm coming in. Oh, they're both here.
Hey, you two busy?
Long time no see, everyone, or I'm back, Mondstadt. I don't think it's gonna change much, but I'll let you guys decide which one. You're done choosing? Is my number pad not on?
You must have had a tough journey, Kaya. Oh, it's been a while, cutie.
Yes, welcome back, Kaya. Why is the honorary knight accompanying you?
Cutie. Explain your chains encounter with Kai and Samira to Jean and Lisa.
I understand. Back to matters at hand, Kaya. I have already received your report. You did well this time, thank you. A few days ago, we received a letter from the representative of the Wine Merchants Association in Sumeru. It was thanks to your on-the-spot decisions that further losses, due to continued delays, were avoided.
Just doing my duty.
We might
Anything
see
to
Mona.
reduce
I don't
the
know.
acting
I don't think we're
grandmaster's
friends with her.
workload. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have some unused travel funds. I'll return the surplus now.
He's talking like he wasn't planning on spending it or have a sudden urge to expose him. One with a hat, that's Lisa. Yeah, Mona also has a hat. But they're different kinds of, like, mages, I guess.
Given the suddenness of the situation and the difficulty in resolving it, I authorized a greater than normal disbursement in case of unforeseen circumstances. But I didn't think there would be this much left over. Thank you, Kaya.
Just doing the right thing. But I'm not actually here for a post-trip debrief. I brought some souvenirs back for everyone.
You can't snitch on Eye Patch? I know, right?
From Sumeru?
She's from... She went to Sumeru, like, she was in Sumeru for her, she went to academia.
Here, the letter opener is for Jean. The jeweled brooch is for Lisa. And the items in the box are for everyone else.
The artistry of this is exquisite. Look at the ornamentation on the sheath. This must be one of those crafts unique to Sumeru. It's my first time seeing one in person.
Okay,
thank you, Kaya.
I love the color of the gem in this brooch, and the setting is so elegant. You have excellent taste, Kaya. This can't have come cheap.
It wasn't too bad. I didn't spend too much.
Might I intrude a moment?
Albedo, is that you?
Wasn't that Albedo?
Come in.
I finished the latest quarterly expenses report for the workshop. It's ready for your review. Traveler, greetings. And Kaya, welcome back from Sumeru. Haven't seen you in a while.
Hello,
You two
Albedo.
look like you're in good spirits.
As a matter of fact, the honorary knight and I traveled back from Sumeru together. Ah, yes, and I brought some souvenirs for you and Klee. They form a set.
Klee is
Hold
a
on.
little,
Let me dig them out.
Klee is so cute.
You're
I wish
too
I had
kind.
Klee.
Klee has been constantly inquiring as to the timing of your return lately.
Since you weren't around, she thought you had also been grounded, and that it would be a long time before you could come out.
Children always have the most peculiar way of looking at things.
Also been grounded? Sounds like things haven't been too dull for you all in my absence.
It's Klee's third time this month.
Evidently, you're not the least bit surprised.
No. On the contrary, what would be a surprise is if Klee ever managed to stay out of trouble for a substantial length of time.
Anyway, since my souvenir is part of a set with Klee's, there's no rush to give it to me. When Klee's next, released, I'll bring her to see you sometime. We'll collect our souvenirs together.
Sure, makes sense. Leave the surprise for the person who'll enjoy it the most.
I'll leave these documents here. I'll take my leave now, everyone.
Who's next?
Kaya, I've approved your vacation request. Use this time to relax and unwind. Don't worry about the report and other work. I'll take care of it. You too, Honorary Knight. There isn't any work the Knights of Favonius require your assistance with at this time, so please take it easy.
Okay, so she's the
Thank
acting grandmaster.
And we'll be going now.
Jean is because Varka, who we've seen in Not Cry, is actual grandmaster, but he's out of region.
Enjoy your vacation. But don't forget
No,
to return the
don't
Fox and the
listen to Gunlock.
Dandelion Sea series before it's due.
Don't worry, I'm nearly done with those. I'll be able to return them in a few days.
No, don't listen to Gunlook. He's saying that because of Albedo's eyes. Look up. What the? The sword has been plunged into the ceiling? What the heck? Did Klee do that?
Kaya is just as thoughtful as always.
Oh my. I was not
Though
expecting.
there's always something to do, with everyone lending a hand, I always feel at ease.
Let me find her other outfit. I don't have her built. There she is. This is her other outfit. Her, like, academia outfit. Let's get the heck out of here. Uh-huh, yeah. I don't have all the...
I'm surprised Klee still hasn't escaped. I taught her a few tricks just before I left.
Why are you smirking, or this is just the norm to you? Very nice.
Kids will always have their moments of mischief. But to be able to grow up without a worry or care in the world is something truly precious. Well, now that all the gifts for the Knights of Favonius are with Jean, next up is... Ooh, how about we visit the Dawn Winery under the pretext of delivering souvenirs and try to score some free wine? It's been a long time since I last saw everyone there. Plus, it'll be the perfect time to treat you to some of their newest brews.
When his, like, father
Diluc
left
should
him
be there
here in
tomorrow since he
Mondstadt...
has business to deal with. But then there's nothing scheduled for the day after tomorrow, so perhaps it'll be easier to get free wine then.
When his father... Yeah, he is. When his father left him in Mondstadt, Diluc's dad is the one? What do you have? I don't know. Is the one that, like, found him.
What do you think? When should we
So he
go?
grew up with Diluc. Should we go tomorrow or the day after tomorrow? Tomorrow is when Diluc should be there. I don't know why we go the day after tomorrow, so I guess it depends if we want to see Diluc. He's the owner of the winery. Oh geez, Gunwolf does not want to see him.
Then it's settled. Let's meet the day after tomorrow at the front entrance of the Dawn Winery.
Wait until 2 days later. Beep, beep. Knock, knock. But I might have to wait until this morning, huh? No, we're good. Okay. Dawn Winery. Man, I used to run... This is a place I used to run around all the time because I had to get these... What the heck? These flowers I had to pick up for one of the characters I was upgrading. And also getting, like... Talk to Lynn? Who the heck is Lynn? These old crystal flies are in here. Oops, I hurt myself. Let's see if I can find a crystal fly. Ah, there it is. Got it. He's already here. Imagine if he's been waiting there for like 12
You're
hours.
more punctual than I expected.
Oh, okay.
Let's head inside.
Oh, O Watcher of the Night, forget not the splendor of the dawn. Are you content with evildoers? Sway not the path of righteousness. Basically looks completely out of place in this building, probably a gift. Elzer.
Master Kaya? And the Traveler? Welcome, welcome. Please, come in. I'll fetch you both something to drink.
Long time no see, Elzer.
Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it? So what brings you back to the winery this... Sorry. Is there anything I can do for you?
No need to be so formal. I just returned from Sumeru and dropped by to see you all.
Ah, what a pity. Master Diluc went out to handle business last night and hasn't returned yet.
Never mind. The main thing is that you and Adeland are here. Oh, speaking of Adeland, where is she?
She's taking some time off.
Oh.
She was busy cleaning
Dang
yesterday
it.
and finally has a bit of time to herself.
You made us
Perfect.
miss her.
I brought some gifts for you both. Here, this belt buckle is for you.
My goodness, it's exquisite. Thank you, Master Kaya. I'll treasure it. Would you like anything to drink? We recently finished making a new batch of dandelion wine.
Well, what perfect timing. I was just wondering how this year's batch was coming along.
Let me fetch a barrel and have someone deliver it to the Knights of Favonius headquarters for you.
Oh, I won't be needing an entire barrel. A couple of bottles will be
It's
more
too
than
adamant.
sufficient. Else
the
Diluc
maid that
might
lives
say
there.
I came here to beg.
Oh, Master Diluc might grumble, but he doesn't mean it. Anyway, let me fix you both a drink.
Much obliged. Then I'll have a glass of dandelion wine and a glass of cider lake for him, if you please.
Cider lake? Or am I drinking lake water? Yes.
The name is not that literal. It is a drink with virtually no alcoholic content, as Master Kaya will be aware. I'll prepare them now. Please, wait a moment.
Of course my drink is non-alcoholic. Don't know what I was expecting, never mind, I'm used to it already. Maidenless again? Don't worry, we'll do that before I hop off. We'll make sure we do that one.
Strictly speaking, that's not entirely true. Cider Lake does have a tiny amount of alcohol in it.
Please, enjoy.
Try cider lake that Elzer mixed. Quite sweet and very
Pleased
tasty.
you liked it. Looks like my
Hey.
bartending skills haven't faded with age.
I just realized that Paimon doesn't
How have
come
you
with us
been
on
recently?
these.
Is the winery's business doing well?
To tell you the truth, we've had our work cut out for us recently trying to fulfill some major orders. Things have only just started to quiet down over the last couple of days.
So you've had no time off lately?
Master Diluc was concerned about the same thing. But with him being out on business for a few days, who would take care of business and the guests if I were to take time off? Maybe some other time.
At least take half a day to see a doctor and make sure you're okay. If your condition worsens,
Thanks for the
Diluc will
hydrate.
never forgive himself.
You make a fair point.
If you're worried about having someone to handle the winery, why not leave it to me? I'm familiar enough with your responsibilities to cover for you for a while.
Master Kaya, Please, come back to the winery more often. We all miss you very much.
All right. No need for that kind of talk. Come on. I'll see you out.
He's like, you're going to the doctor whether you like it or not. Thanks for the hydrate. What's all that noise? Goodbye.
While I'm resting, I shall leave Dawn Winery in your hands.
Don't worry. I'm not
yeah.
going anywhere. Rest easy. And go see the doctor.
Yes.
Such great weather today. A calm
I was
breeze
gonna
and
say all the
delicious
wine
wine.
for us.
This is quite the treat. Though, it's a pity this batch seems a bit bland. How about I go to the wine locker and fetch one from the reserve collection? I remember it's on the second floor.
Is that loud?
Of course it's fine. I promised Elzer I'd help. I said nothing about leaving the wine alone.
There she is!
Sorry, I'm a little late to the welcome party, but I believe I just heard the words wine locker and reserve collection. Planning on pilfering a bottle of reserve, Master Kaya? The reserve collection is reserved for a reason, you know. You should at least run it past Master Diluc first.
He's not here.
Adeland, surely you misheard. We were simply taking a walk around the house.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, what brings you and the traveler to the winery today?
We just returned from Sumeru. It's been a while, so I thought we might drop by and say hello. And perhaps enjoy a complimentary drink while we're here. Surely you wouldn't object, Adeland.
How could I object? We're simply happy that you've come back to see us.
Oh, Adeland, I also brought some gifts for you all. This bottle of essential oil is for you.
Oh.
If you rub it on your hands when it gets cold, your skin won't crack.
Oh my! I can't believe you remembered something like that.
Of course I remember. You always took such good care of me when I fell sick as a child.
I like how she looks
In
like she's like
comparison,
his age, but
this
she's
is
like
nothing.
probably in her 40s or something.
You're all grown up now, and you don't get sick nearly as easily. You don't need me to look after you anymore.
True.
It's all
I
the
don't
essential
get sick
oil
as
she
much.
puts on her.
But speaking of being looked after, when I was in Sumeru, I did find myself and my stomach missing your cooking so terribly.
Oh, are you hungry?
Yes.
Would you like to eat something? You too, traveler. Please tell me if there's anything you'd like to eat.
Well, now that you mention it, I do actually feel a bit peckish.
Steak?
Oh, yes. A nice steak would really hit the spot.
Fragrant cedarwood grilled. Medium. Stewed vegetables on the side?
Yes, just like you always used to make. Thank you kindly, Adeland.
My pleasure. Traveler, I'm sorry I'm not familiar with your preferences. Would you like to come with me and select a few dishes?
Oh, okay guys, what are we gonna eat?
Grilling the steak over fragrant cedarwood infuses it with more flavor than pan-frying it. It's a favorite of Master Kaya's. Since using an open flame to grill indoors is somewhat inconvenient, we usually set up a grill outdoors. It's perfect for grilling meat, but you can also use it to make stews. I can offer you a satisfying salad, cold cut platter, and
Okay, what do you
anything
want?
stewed. What would you prefer, traveler?
Satisfying salad, cold cut platter, or sticky honey roast. 1, 2, or 3. Salad, a platter, or roast. I want a steak.
Okay, right away.
Everyone easily gets a firework.
Master Kaya really likes stewed vegetables, but it takes the most time. So I'll start making that first, and then prepare your meal once that's underway.
You seem to know Kaya's preferences
Of
inside out.
course! I looked after him and Master Diluc when they were growing up. He wasn't always such a complicated character. He was a gentle child, polite and very sweet. Boys, huh? The gentle ones grow up to be wild, and the rambunctious ones become quiet and reserved. At least that's my experience. If there's anything you don't understand about Master Kaya and his antics, please feel free to talk to me about it. His temperament has changed quite a lot over the years, but he still has a lot of the endearing qualities I remember.
I can't always tell if he's being truthful, or I can't always tell what he's up to. Oh, my ankle's cracking.
Kaya is much savvier and more mature than he used to be. Goodness knows he could be tricky to deal with. But let me share a few little tips. When he answers your question with a question, stop and think carefully about what he wants you to believe. And don't be led on by him.
That's had enough.
As for not knowing what he's up to, that's because he loves making up a good cover story. But don't let him get to you too much. You can take it from me. You were drinking a cider lake just now, right?
That's right.
Do you know why it's called that? The name was coined by none other than Master Crepus when he mixed the drink for Master Kaya himself.
Rest in peace, Crepus.
They were adorable when they were young. One time, the winery was hosting a banquet, and Master Crepus strictly forbade Master Diluc from drinking. Master Diluc wasn't happy about that, and he convinced Master Kaya to team up with him and sneak into the wine cellar to steal some dandelion wine. And how did I find this out? Because when Master Kaya attempted to distract me, I could clearly see Diluc hiding around the corner of the corridor, gesturing to Master Kaya to direct him through the whole thing. The Captain Kaya of today never bats an eye when he lies, but he wasn't like that at all when he was young. Oh, goodness, how did I get into this? Anyway, they were discovered by Master Crepus in the end, and he was furious. He punished Master Kaya by making him write lines, and Master Diluc was forced to clean the wine barrels in the cellar. The wine cellar had over a dozen large wine barrels to scrub, and Master Diluc was just a child. There was no way he could finish it all by himself. Master Crepus really meant to teach him a lesson. I'd originally planned to secretly finish off the work for him, but when I peeked inside the cellar, I found that Master Kaya was already there. He and I finished scrubbing the remaining barrels. When Master Crepus saw that the bruises on Master Kaya's hands were even darker than those on Master Diluc's hands, he instantly understood the situation. Master Crepus wasn't stern by nature, so to comfort Master Kaya, he mixed him a drink and added a few drops of alcohol just so he could have a little taste. So you see, Kaya was a gentle child, and never one to boast about the things he did for other people. Sometimes he'd even deny it if asked. His friends have a special place in his heart, even if he keeps this to himself. Kaya's quite a smooth talker these days, but I can tell that his habit of quietly helping others hasn't changed.
I understand what
Ah, good. Okay, the stew is nearly ready, but the meat and the other dishes will need a moment. Please wait at the table. I'll be over shortly.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, we're eating outside. And then we'll switch
Drinking fine wine,
whenever
eating
Ethan's
Adeline's
home.
steak.
And then after that, I'll probably end for the night.
Now this is what I call a vacation.
And I gotta hear some stories about your childhood.
Oh? What has Adeline been telling you?
She said you were a very smart kid, or she said you had a strong sense of justice. I don't think she said either of those, did she? We're just gonna lie to Kaya.
So she told the good stories. Well, shucks.
Yeah, I guess
now
so.
I'm embarrassed.
Food's ready. I hope you're hungry. I made a little extra, given how long it's been since you were last here.
Oh, we never imagined there would be such a magnificent feast. You've really outdone yourself. Why don't you sit and eat with us this time?
Let's eat together, or the more the merrier. Think we're talking the Adeline. I can't stop yawning.
If you keep chatting away, the food will get cold. I'll wait here. Please call me if you need anything.
I'm afraid that just won't do, Adeline. I'm serious. We get together so rarely. Can't you bend the house rules just this once? After all, I don't live here anymore, so I'm just a regular guest. You aren't going to refuse your honored guest this small request, are you?
Since it's you, Master Kaya,
I'm sorry.
I see no choice but to honor your request.
Sorry.
I know that us sharing a meal is a sign of our close relationship, but this is technically against the rules for a maid, so please forgive me for rebuffing you at first. I didn't mean to sound rude.
It's all Kaya's
Traveler,
fault.
given how petty Master Kaya can be, it must be hard for him to make friends.
Is he
Does he
sitting
have
here
any
right
friends
beside
in the
me?
Knights of Favonius?
Yes, me. Yes, everyone is Kaya's friend. Which one? Me or everyone is Kaya's friend? Oh. Ow. Everyone.
See?
Oh,
I
he
do
is
have
sitting
a
right
way
there.
with people. And now I have him here to back me up.
Enjoy home-cooked meal with Kaya and Adeline under a gentle
Hello,
breeze.
everyone. Pardon me, but is this Dawn Winery? I'm Guangzhi, a guard with the Secure Transport Agency under the Leo Communications Office.
I remember
Here's
you.
my card.
No wonder Elzer felt so strongly about staying. He certainly wasn't kidding about how busy it is. Mr. Guangzhi, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is all mine. The Secure Transport Agency has worked with your fine establishment in the past, though we have only corresponded through letters. I always found it a great pity that I, the overseer of our cooperation, have never had the occasion to visit in person.
Why don't we go inside to discuss the details? No doubt the conversation will flow better with some of our wines to taste. Adeline, we'll continue our discussion later. Could you fetch some apple cider for the three of us?
Certainly, Master Kaya. Please wait a moment.
Now we're going inside.
And how might I address you, sir, as well as your...
Just Kaya is fine. I'm standing in today for Elzer, who usually manages the winery's business. And this is my good friend.
I'm the Traveler, or Ash.
A pleasure to meet you as well. I'm not just here today to pay a visit. I actually have an invitation for Master Diluc to cut the ribbon at a ceremony to celebrate our agency's business. Our collaboration with Dawn Winery last year was quite successful, and I was curious about your product shipment plans for the next quarter. If it's no trouble, please, also mention to Master Diluc that our agency has expanded this year, so if the winery has any additional needs, please consider us.
Master Kaya, the apple cider you requested.
Master? Wait. Pardon my foolishness, but might I inquire as to your relation to Dawn Winery?
I'm Master Krepus's adopted son, and Master Diluc's brother. However, as a serving captain with the Knights of Favonius, I am rarely at the winery.
My mistake. I apologize for not realizing earlier. I do hope I have not done you a discourtesy.
You may have misunderstood, Mr. Guangzhi. Though I am Master Diluc's brother, I don't actually live at Dawn Winery. I'm also a guest here today. I'm merely here receiving guests due to Elzer being temporarily indisposed. But please, don't worry. I will be sure to extend your invitation to Master Diluc.
Thank you for your graciousness. I knew the Dawn Winery's wines were delicious, but I am only now discovering how wonderful the apple cider is.
Apple cider
It has a
sounds so
clear
good.
and inviting fragrance.
In addition to the apple cider, the winery has an extensive collection of reserve wines and liquors. I see you are also a connoisseur of fine wines, so it would be a shame not to sample some. Adeline, please fetch a bottle from the reserve collection in the second floor wine locker.
Well, he's getting...
As you wish, Master.
He's getting his, reserve collection.
Thank you again for your most gracious hospitality. Today's trip was very fruitful. Now, allow your humble servant to take his leave.
Please, it was a pleasure. Here's hoping we'll have a chance to share some more fine wines together in the future.
The guest has left, Master Kaya.
And then you couldn't protect the reserve. Kaya's plan succeeded again. Which one? The cats are attacking the door. Hey, you two, you want in? They both want in. They're both at my door. Come on, buddies. Should we do one or two?
It's no skin off my nose. Master Diluc may have a few choice words when he learns of the situation, but that's all. All I really wanted to say is, you will always be a part of the Dawn Winery family, Master Kaya. I have never considered you an outsider. No matter when, if you ever feel tired, you'll always be welcome here.
I understand, Adeline. Oh, now this is a busy day. Who's at the door this time?
Hello, everyone.
He's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, we saw Adeline.
Now that was fast. How are you feeling?
The doctor said there was nothing to worry about. I just need some rest. But on the way back, I met someone who was looking for Master Kai.
Clee!
Kaya! Shh! Klee's here to rescue you! Come on! Let's escape!
Kaya's not in danger. What are you rescuing Kaya from? I love Klee. Klee Excite? Yeah. Which one? 1 or 2? She is so cute.
Mr. Honorary Knight! Are you grounded with Kaya too?
Grounded? Yes, Albedo was saying something about that. Sumeru was fun, but it can't compare with Mondstadt. So here we are.
You two must have done something to make Jean mad, but that's okay. Kaya has rescued Klee loads of times before, so when Albedo told me you came back, I went and said sorry to Jean. Kaya, you're free now! We can go play together again!
Oh, if my memory serves me correctly, this child is...
This is a fully qualified Knight of Favonius, Klee.
Hello, miss. I'm Klee. We're sorry.
Oh, her
Please
little
don't
eyes.
ground Kaya.
What?
I really need to take Kaya and Mr. Honorary Knight away, so we can go find Albedo, Sucrose, Amber, and everyone else and play together.
I see. Hello, Miss Klee. You needn't worry. Master Kaya's grounding is long over.
See, Adeland, you don't need to worry about me. I have lots of people to care for me now.
Alright, we're going somewhere with Klee. Oh. Oh. That was cute. Aw. Wait. What was this homecoming? Memento? Okay, well, let's go here and we'll go the day of.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even...
We'll go the day of so we can see Diluc. Oh, maybe. Okay.
I'm surprised Klee still hasn't escaped. Kids will always have their moments. Well, Diluc should be there tomorrow since he has business to deal with. But then there's... What do you think? When should we go?
Oh, I can, like, skip to it.
That works. Then I guess we'll see Diluc. Let's meet at the front entrance of the Dawn Winery tomorrow.
Okay. Let's go. Caius, you better be nice to Loki. Trying to sit. And Caius was playing with his toy, but now he's not. Back to the winery we go.
Swallow Fury.
Hi, Gunwolf.
You made it. Come on, let's go inside. Brace yourself for some sour grapes.
If you're not feeling well, then let me go this time.
I'm fine. It's not serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
Oh no!
What are you doing here today? And I see you've brought a +1.
Greetings.
Oh, it's nothing particularly pressing. It's just that we recently returned from Sumeru, and given how long it's been since we last visited the winery, we thought we'd drop by and say hello.
Is that it? Make yourselves comfortable then.
Oh, do you really
my
mean
good
that?
baby.
Because my definition of comfortable happens to involve prodigious amounts of your finest wines. Speaking of which, I'm curious where you store the wine these days.
Sounds like you're in a hurry to reach your goal. Been plotting this raid for a long time?
Plotting a raid? Why, you misunderstand me. The truth is, a rumor happened to reach my ears recently. My informants tell me that last month, the Dawn Winery spent a large sum of mora on 2 bottles of limited edition Northland Valberry liquor. However, it turns out that they were likely just cheap knockoffs masquerading as the real thing. Of course, a teetotaler like yourself would struggle to tell the difference. So why not get a connoisseur to help you appraise the quality? Oh, wait. But the sterling reputation of Dawn Winery is at stake. Why, if you really purchased bootleg liquor, that would be scandalous. Better to have unknown and insignificant alcohol aficionados do the taste test for you, to prevent word getting out.
Quite the story. You used that one last year. Got anything else?
What? Really? I totally forgot. In that case, how about the principle of reciprocity? Here. This is for you. I bought it for you in Sumeru. And it cost a veritable mountain of mora.
Nice.
Thanks. Put it on the table.
That's it? No comment whatsoever?
You want a comment? Okay then. This thing is very in line with your unique aesthetic tastes. Much like that vase over there. Elzer, fetch a bottle of this year's newest batch from the warehouse, or else someone will keep blathering on with endless excuses.
One moment, Master Kaya. I shall fetch it immediately.
What's wrong, Elzer? Are you okay?
My throat is a bit raspy is all. It got better after I began taking medicine, but recently
Jeez, he's gonna kick over dead.
flared up again. Other than a bit of difficulty breathing now and then, it's nothing to be concerned about.
Many illnesses are caused by overwork. If you don't get enough rest, medicine alone won't solve the problem. Surely you should have long since handed over the work of the winery to Diluc by now. You can't keep being Diluc's butler. He's becoming a louse.
Actually, most of the time he...
Take some time off, Elzer. Don't put it off any longer. I'll handle the guild matters. It's important to take care of your health. You have to take it seriously. And, cavalry captain, you would do well to remember that brevity is the soul of wit.
Master Diluc, Master Kaya, thank you both.
I can't breathe. Yeah, that's literally
Then
me.
I'll take my leave
yeah,
and
just having
rest
trouble
for a few
breathing.
days.
I'm okay though.
Enjoy your vacation. Though, before you officially clock out, let me head out the door with you. We can grab a few bottles on the way. There's nothing quite like enjoying a quality wine while feeling the gentle breeze against your face.
Want to come with us to Luke, or drink side together? One or two?
Normally I'd accompany you, but unfortunately I still have some pressing matters to take care of. My apologies and regards to both of you.
Oh, okay.
Really? Oh, that's a shame.
Well, guess we're drinking alone.
Where's Kaya? Gone already?
Kaya's still here. What are you working on?
Right now, just the usual day-to-day winery business. But I'll be attending a meeting in Elzer's place shortly.
Sorry.
The meeting
Sad to.
concerns research and development of new beverages, and involves collaboration between several different wineries. It makes more sense for me to attend anyway. Kaya can answer any questions you might have while I'm not here. He's quite familiar with the winery.
the Dola?
I asked Connor to select a bottle of our best. He'll bring it by shortly.
You asked Connor?
He hasn't seen you in a while. He's just happy to be able to do this for you.
Considerate as ever. Ah, Elzer, I also brought you a gift. Here, this belt buckle's for you.
Such artistry. Thank you very much indeed. I'll put it on as soon as I get home.
Glad you like it. Go on, enjoy your time off. And don't forget to see a doctor.
Very well, Master Kaya. I'll be taking my leave now.
Elzer is a good guy, and he's very responsible. But with 1,000 different things to worry about each day, that same sense of responsibility wears him down.
Master Kaya, your wine and an apple cider for your friend. All freshly fermented this year.
Yeah, I remember him
Please,
because I remember
have
his
a
mustache.
taste. Traveler, this one's for you.
Thank you.
Oh, very clear. And a full-bodied aroma. That's rather nice.
Isn't it? This one's a little on the sweeter side, but I can go grab a dry one if you'd prefer.
No need. Sweet is just fine.
I like dry wine.
Let's drink one together.
Don't mind if I do. I haven't caught up with you like this in a long time. We used to always pour the first glass for you when cracking open a new barrel. With you gone these past few years, I've had to drink it for you.
Well, since it wasn't me harvesting the grapes, de-stemming, or crushing them, it's much more fitting that you should take the first taste.
De-stemming or crushing? Which one do we want to ask about? I think we're gonna both get the same answer, but...
Crushing the grapes improves the aroma and color of the wine during the fermentation process. If you're curious to learn more about the winemaking process, you can read our Fruit Winemaker's Manual. If you'd like, Traveler, you can help us harvest some grapes. Winemaking can be quite a lot of fun.
It isn't nearly as exciting as he makes it sound. Your back will be in so much pain after picking grapes that you won't be able to stand up straight.
Master Kaya is right. Harvesting grapes is a back-breaking labor.
I think that's what I like about
Seeing
it so
the grapes turn into grape juice, then ferment into wine, it's a fascinating experience. And every person at the winery should have a chance to share in it.
Wait, so Diluc actually helps you with the winemaking?
Oh, goodness no. Master Diluc is far too busy, not just during the day, but even at night.
Oh? And just what is Diluc always so busy with?
Well, you know, come nightfall, he's always out there, networking and so on. Master Kaya, you may be surprised to learn just what lengths Master Diluc is willing to go to for the sake of the business.
Connor, you're an awful liar. I hate to see you struggle.
Oh, so Master Kaya, how do you like your drink? I remember you weren't very interested in wine when you were young.
That was the least natural segue in conversational history. Connor almost exposed the Dark Knight hero. 1 or 2. I don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll see. Excuse me.
That was because the adults said children weren't allowed even a drop. Don't you remember how much trouble Diluc got in that time he snuck a drink?
Ah, yes, of course. Adeline even covered for the two of you.
But on a serious note, having grown up at a winery, I spent my childhood watching Tunner plant the grape seeds, waiting for them to ripen on the vine, harvesting them together, and waiting for the alcohol to ferment. Even though I couldn't help with making distilled spirits, watching everyone work was fascinating. How could anyone not love to drink with a childhood like that? So, let us raise a glass to wine itself, and in thanks to the gracious hospitality the winery has shown us today.
To our generous host, or though my drink is non-alcoholic. 1, 2. I'm watching. Maze? Oh, Maze gets his decide this time. Oh, never mind.
Here, to Dawn Winery.
3 glasses clink and are promptly drained in celebration.
Speaking of wine, Connor, I have a gift for you. It's a decanter set from Sumeru.
I get a present too? Thank you, Master Kaya. Time really does fly. I still remember the days when everyone was giving you gifts at your birthday parties when you were young. Now I have wrinkles and Tunner's bent double, while Master Kaya is the cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius.
How is Tunner holding up?
He's still tough, but getting on in years, so some things just aren't as easy as they were. But he's used to doing things his way and doesn't trust new employees to do it for him. A lot of the temporary workers I hired quit because they couldn't handle how picky he was. Master Kaya, if you have time, why not go talk to him about it? You're probably the only person he'll listen to besides Master Diluc.
I definitely owe him a visit. I haven't seen him in some time, and I do have fond memories of the days when he was teaching me to pick grapes.
It's falling from the top of the screen. Chat with Tunner. Hey, you. Oh, man.
Busy day today, Tunner?
I thought I was seeing
Master
things.
Kaya, you're back.
I thought I was like getting
No, I'm not at all busy.
I thought I was getting
I
a
just spend my
migraine.
hours watching the grapes growing on the vine. They're growing wonderfully this year. A few rows are almost ripe. We've already begun harvesting them these past few days, so that'll keep me occupied. Sit. After we're done picking, I'll bring a few bunches over for you to try.
No need. We were just drinking with Connor, and our stomachs are so full of wine that we couldn't eat a bite.
What about your friend? Doesn't he want to try?
I'm not hungry, or thank you. Should we try it?
Allow me to introduce the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah, the honorary knight in the flesh. There are so many talented people in the Knights of Favonius. You all have bright futures ahead of you.
Harvesting grapes is hard work. Let me help you. Do you still remember how I used to help out when we were short-handed?
I believe I do. In that case, I'm counting on you.
Yeah. I'll
What's
help too.
this? Everyone's clamoring to do manual labor? Well, suits me. More help is always appreciated. Come with me, young lad. I'll tell you which grapes are ripe enough, and you can pick them.
Pick grapes. Oh. Looks like grapes you pick at Harvest Moon.
Ooh, you have nimble hands, lad. Master Kaya wasn't nearly so careful when he was young. He mangled so many his first
I love walking
time.
all slow like this.
What a waste. Fortunately, the young master has a good head on his shoulders. Didn't take long for him to get up to speed. And now he's turned into such an
Thanks for the
outstanding young man. Polite and kind. If I
didn't
had
do
a
as
son as exceptional as Kaya, oh, I would be the happiest man in Mondstadt.
More grapes.
There's a few more rows of grapes up ahead.
Okay, let me grab
Let's
a drink.
finish picking them together. Careful not to
He
damage
wears
the grapes
a
when you pinch the
kimono.
stem.
He is originally from Inazuma, which is based on Japan. Oh, wait! Do you mean him or Ayato? He's also from Inazuma. Hello? All the grapes. Hiya, what are you doing?
Winery rules state
Hi, baby.
that whoever picks the most grapes without damaging them gets to drink the first glass from the new batch.
Well, I'm not allowed to have it anyways, so I don't
These
care
grapes look excellent. You're a fast learner.
Aw, Kaius is watching on the OBS screen.
I'll take them. Good job. Master Kaya left the winery and moved to Mondstadt. Just like my own son, Guy. He left home to join the Knights of Favonius, too.
That's who Guy is.
I don't know him like Miss Adeline or Master Diluc do.
I love you, buddy.
But I know that no matter how old your child gets, they always need a home they can come back to.
I'm giving you all the kisses.
And without family by your side, you at least need the companionship of friends.
Do you ever see something so
I've
cute
been
you just
working
want to
here
squeeze
for
him so hard?
decades and watched him grow up with
That's how I
my
feel when
own
I see
two eyes. Sometimes I get the sense that there is something bothering him. Something deep-rooted. But he guards his secrets closely. Or perhaps he just doesn't want to involve us. After all, I doubt that we could help him. I can see that you have a good relationship with Master Kaya. Please look after him. He's very dear to us.
You're funny, Gunwolf. I'll take good care of him, or I think Kai is much stronger than you might imagine. Which one? I don't know if I don't think Albedo I don't think he has like a story, or I might have already done it. I've done a few. No one decides. I'm going to pick it. And press both at the same time.
Hearing that puts my mind at
Guess it
ease.
did number one.
You're a good child. Thank you.
Kai is an important friend.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Knowing that he has a friend like you, we here at the winery can be happy for him.
You're looking very happy, Tunner. Was the traveler telling you some jokes?
No jokes. I've received a letter from my son, Guy. He's really going places. I'm so delighted. Master Kaya, honorary knight. My eyesight is fading in my old age. Could you read it out for me?
Of course.
Thank you both.
Yay! Wait. Yeah, we'll end here for the night. I think we had one ending left. I'm not sure. I'll have to do this sometime. It's a different question whenever he gives us, like, the memento. Oh, relaxing days or other. Okay, that's fine. I'm getting really tired, so I don't feel well enough to continue. I think I got something I was working on. I've got all of his, too. All the friends together eating. Oh, let me actually look at something real quick. I haven't played much of the card game in the game. Where's my box? But it has some cool, art. Wait, how do I look at different cards I got? So we got Kaya, Luke, Official, Sucrose. What else do we got? Wait. Look, and you can add just those little hangouts, and the hangouts are only for 4-star characters. 5-star characters have like full-on stories and stuff. I don't have many cards. Sadly. But, yeah, I only have 4 of them. You can get a whole bunch of other ones. You can also have different things following you. Cute little thing. Like these. Oh. What the heck? I wish you could, like, sit on it and then, like, have it drive you. What's this? What? What am I gonna eat? I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Was there any new cosmetic things? Oh, I think so. Okay, let me see who I'm gonna raid. I don't know, because our, probably chicken nuggets. Our oven died. Yeah. So I haven't been able to, like, really... Yeah, our big oven died. Well, just the element. Just the element. I think the piece is supposed to come tomorrow, so my dad will fix it tomorrow. He's off work. What are you doing? Highest, you're being bad. He's off work, so... For a few days, because I don't have any runs for him. Like, freight. Next stream, I don't know when the next stream will be. Because I get my root canal on Thursday, and I have no clue how long it's going to take me to feel okay from after that. It took me a while after my, like, regular cavities. Yeah. Yeah, we've had this oven for, like, 27 years now? Yeah, we've had it for 27 years, and it wasn't even new when we got it. Like, it was a used one. But he's been able to fix it every time, and it's still going, so... Much cheaper to buy an element than find a whole new one. That might be harder to fix if you buy a new one. Okay, well, Caius and Loki are going nuts, so I'm just gonna end. And I will talk to you all later. Good night.